There is a brand new Unsung Heroes promo in NBA Live Mobile. It has a couple of tweaks to what we would usually expect from this promo format. I'm going to go through all of those tweaks and also how you can go ahead and get yourself the 95 overall DeMar DeRozan. As well as that, we will be doing a little bit of a pack opening. So let's get started by taking a look at the event itself. As you'll notice, it is a format on the outside that we have had previously. However, internally, there are a couple of tweaks to it. The very first one being, instead of 20 events, there are now 15 events to go ahead and play through on the first node over here. You'll notice each event does cost 30 stamina to play through. I played through all 15. I'll put up on screen now what the pack looks like in terms of what you are getting, but you will essentially get 140 of the stellar gems completely free. You'll also get a chance of getting an 83 overall, which I believe is 5%, and then also a 2% chance at getting a Jarrett Allen, who is 86 overall. Those are the two lowest overall players in this promo. You need to get both of those, so the 83 and the 86, to unlock the second event in this sort of chain. Once you got both of those guys, that second event will be unlocked, and you'll notice every single time you play through this one, it will cost you 600 of those points. So that's why the first event is going to give you 140 of those stellar gems in order to then be used on that second event. But you do need those two players in order to even unlock this second event in the first place. So 600 gems will allow you to play through this event. It is completely repeatable, so there's no limit to how many times that you can go ahead and play through this event. You will notice on this pack, it does give you a chance of getting a Draymond Green, who is 88 overall. That's a 2% chance, a 1% chance of getting that Zach LaVine, and a guaranteed 25 stamina. Now that stamina will come in the form of a bottle. If you go onto the auctions over here, we go onto sell. You can just see on my collectibles, I've got a bunch of those 25 stamina bottles from previous versions of the format, and that becomes very useful when we have a promo that requires quite a bit of stamina, or when you just need to spend that extra stamina in order to get through a couple of extra events in future promos. So that is very useful in trying to get that. You will need to get both of those players, so the Draymond Green and that Zach LaVine, in order to unlock the next event. However, the more times you play through this event, the more chances you have of getting those players. It is only a 2% and a 1% chance at getting those two players, so make sure you keep playing through as many times as possible in order to get yourself those two. Once you got both of them, it will unlock the final event on the map, which is going to require 25,000 of those gems to get yourself a 95 overall DeMar DeRozan, who is playstyle select. Now, on top of getting lucky enough to get yourself the first two players, then getting the second two players, you do need those 25,000 gems, which again, you can get from doing these first events over here, because of course, each one will give you gems. You can also quick sell every single player on the promo, bar of course the Grandmaster and bar that Zach LaVine. Those two over there won't be able to be quick sold, but the Harden, Jarrett Allen and Draymond Green can all be quick sold for some extra points, and that will become very useful as you go through this promo. Each one will be able to be quick sold for a different amount of points. The higher the overall, the more points I believe they get to be quick sold for, but that is a great way of getting some more points and getting you up to 25,000 points, or even just getting you more and more times through this event over here, increasing that chance of getting yourself a player at the end of it. If we look at the store, there isn't a huge amount of stuff you can do. You can of course watch an advert over here giving you 100 of the stellar gems. You can do that as many times as you want, and it is really useful to get up to 25k, and it's also really useful in getting you more chances on that second event to get yourself Draymond Green and of course that Zach LaVine. That watch ad pack is going to be really helpful in getting yourself the Grandmaster as a nominally spent player. In terms of some more changes that they did to this event, I believe they changed the amount of gems you're getting from this first event, so it's now 140. I can't remember exactly what it was before that. I think it was 200 or something like that. Someone in the comments down below can correct me on that. Then on this second event, I think the chances are the same. On the second event, I think it used to cost 500 gems. Now it is 600 per event. So they're just sort of making this a little bit more tricky in trying to get the Grandmaster. But of course, that watch ad pack is staying the same, where you can watch it an unlimited amount of times, which means the Grandmaster is pretty much doable nominally spent. However, there is still that luck element with the promo, because you do need to get yourself the players on this first event, the players on the second event, to even go ahead and unlock that final event. So their luck element is still there. Of course, the more events you play through, the more chances you have of getting those players. And of course, you have got quite a while with this promo. You can see it's out for 1 week and 3 days in total, because of course, it doesn't show the hours after the 2 days over there. So you've essentially got 10 days in order to get yourself the Grandmaster. Let me know in the comment section down below whether you're going to try and do that or not. What do you think of the changes? Do you like them? Do you not like them? As I said, it just makes it a little bit harder in trying to get yourself that Grandmaster, but it doesn't necessarily mean that it is impossible. But we're going to be testing our luck over here. You can see I played through all 15 events on the very first day of the promo, so we got 15 packs to try and get lucky enough and get ourselves James Harden or Jarrett Allen. If we don't get them, we're just simply going to get ourselves 140 of those stellar gems, but hopefully we can at least get one of them to push us forward a little bit further with this promo. And speaking of getting a player, we get one on the very second pack of this one. What is it going to be though? It's going to be that 83 overall James Harden. Now you will notice he is giving out that stellar gems points boost. However, you can only use this if you have bought the VIP event, so otherwise it is going to be fairly useless. But let's carry on going through these packs. If we can get that Jarrett Allen, that means we've unlocked that second event very quickly in this promo. But of course, it's entirely luck based as to whether or not you get them. Jarrett Allen, I believe, there's only a 2% chance in getting him, whereas James Harden, there was that 5% chance of getting him. But who knows? Is this going to be a Jarrett Allen over here? It's just going to be another James Harden. So I could keep pulling Harden again and again and again. But if I don't get that Jarrett Allen, that means that I don't get that second event unlocked. So we're going to keep going through these packs. I think we've got 9 left to go ahead and open. Hopefully one of them's got a Jarrett Allen in. If we don't get lucky enough to get him, it's going to be a bit of a shame. But there's still plenty of days with this format to try and get ourselves at least the other player to unlock that second event. And normally with this promo, it does take a while. Sometimes your luck can fall on a random day. You could get to the very last day of the promo and then the luck starts to drop where you get Jarrett Allen. Then you can go ahead and play that second event. Then you get yourselves the 2 players needed to get unlocked that last event. And then you can just simply watch adverts to get up to 25k if you need to get yourself that Grandmaster. But we seem to be running out of packs and not seeming to get any extra players. We got 4 left to open. Can we end it off with another player pulled, or are we going to have to cut our losses and end up with those 2 James Harden cards? Come on, we've got 3 left to go ahead and open, and it's just going to be more points over there. Another 140 stellar gems. 2 more packs to open. At least one of them's got to have another card in it. Surely it's going to be another round of gems over there. Our final pack out of today's promo event. Is it going to be giving us a player or not? It is. Is it going to be the Jarrett Allen? It is as well. So Jarrett Allen over there and James Harden, both of them have been got already, which is absolutely insane. It is fairly rare for me to do that on the very first day of the promo, but there we go. We've unlocked that second event already. And if we take a look at the 2 players that we got, you can see if we go to quick sell, I can sell them. So Jarrett Allen's going for 3,500 points. James Harden is going for 2,000 on his own. If we quick sell all of them all together, because I'm not simply going to use them on my team, they'll go for 7,500 stellar gems, which means I can go ahead and use all of those gems to play through that second event, which gives me more and more chances of pulling the 88 and of course the 93 overall Zach LaVine. So you can see I'm at 9,600 points. Each one's going to cost me 600 points to go ahead and play through. So that's a lot of times I can play through this event and test my luck out to try and then unlock that final event of the promo. But that is a very good pack opening in my opinion. Usually I'm not that lucky with all of the packs, but let me know in the comment section down below what your luck has been like on day 1 of the promo and whether or not you're going to go ahead and try and get yourself the DeMar DeRozan from the promo. He's giving out that elite athleticism boost, which is looking fairly good. The artwork's fairly nice as well. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section down below. But we also got NBA Infinite, which is a brand new mobile basketball game. If you want to go check out this insane pack opening we did on the game, go check out the video in the bottom left hand corner, and I'll see you guys in that one. Peace.